Well, hello fellow RVers, this is Gary with Rough Road RV Life. We like looking at freedom, and freedom has brought us to Columbus, Montana, to a city park. This is actually our first city park, and that's the name of the park, Itch-Kep-Pe Park. This is a free park, but they do have a donation box. Just pick a site and pull into it. There's no on-site water, no electric, no dump station. They do have water available, through faucets. This is the City of Columbus City Park, however you pronounce that. I said Itch-Kep-Pe. So we're going to do a little review of this and let you see how it is.
So it's a Friday night, and this place is pretty full. But there are two sites that just have, like this tent's been here for 2 days. No one's come here. I don't know if it's abandoned, but here's a whole site that no one can use. And we don't know if anybody's coming back, but it did get blown over. And there's a solo tent over on the other side there that is taking up a large pull-through space. So I would say come early because this place fills up, especially on the weekend.
This is the very back loop. If you come down the dirt road entrance, you'll come along, you'll drive beside the golf course, and you come to this back loop back in this area, and that's where we're nestled, right there in those trees, right in front of Yellowstone River. There's some people, some motorhomes there. Back over there, behind those trees, is the golf course. So it's right on the golf course too. And you see they're just tucked in behind these trees here. And now right over there where those truck and that white vehicle are, that's the boat ramp that you can launch into the river with. But this is just a view of the far back loop here at the campground. And it even goes farther back. There's a dumpster, and then right there's your water. You got a loop here. Goes around to launch with. There's that lady that seems to follow me from campground to campground. And this would be the boat ramp down into the water. There's my crazy dog. It's the morning walk. They are fired up. Downstream, got a little bit of a current to the river. And upstream. And this is the road leading back here from the main road. You just keep coming straight down. And this road runs beside this really nice looking golf course. And then goes down that way, this side of the loop. There's the donation box. We're up over there, and there's also water down this road. But this is the other side of that loop. Comes right here, as you can see, and it splits off. And just goes around. And comes back through here. Okay, that's the road to the upper loop, far loop. And we're walking down this road. And down there, among those trees down there, is the first loop. That's where we're walking to. And this is the golf course. So on one side you have a golf course, on the other side you have the Yellowstone River. Well, here we have the first set of loops. It's like a figure eight. There's two circles with the road dividing them. That's like the first set of camping areas. And you come around, and this is the second set of camping areas, and then the road goes on the way back into the back set of loops where we are. But this would be the first camping area that you would come to, would be this area here. And there's a road that goes on around. And you do have a runoff stream here that goes on down. A little bit better view. That would be the first part of the loop as you come in. There's a dividing road. Brings you into the second loop. And the road goes on around, follows the golf course into the back set of camping sites where we're at. This is the first set, and that's the road that divides it.
There goes the police officer making the rounds.
And there goes the police. The police patrol this. Even though it's a city park. There's a camp post here too. So, first part. Second part. Road, curves around, goes back to golf course. Road, back to our part. Okay, so this would be the main entrance right here. And as you can see, this part is just packed. Today is Friday, August 9th. And we were wondering about it being so packed, but as we were walking through, there seemed to be having some type of bluegrass festival here this weekend. There's a big motorhome in there, and there's lots of, seems like individual bluegrass groups are practicing in their own little circles. So I think that accounts for some of the seemingly overloaded of people here. Now back in the back loop where we're at, not quite as crowded. There are some sites available, but the front part of this park is hopping this weekend, and we think it's the Bluegrass Festival that's taking place here. But anyway, this is the front part, and it's really easy to get here. We came off of Highway 90, didn't take long at all to get here. So that's the campground, entrance going into it, and right here is a bridge to go over to come here, and there's the Yellowstone River. And this river runs all along the edge of the campground. One thing we've noticed from our campsite is there's a big yellow bus that comes a couple of times a day and picks up tubers. So there's an outfitter upstream that drops you off, and you can tube downstream, and they pick you up at the boat ramp here at this city park. And they stay quite busy, so it looked to me like this is a popular tubing, canoeing, kayaking river. And there's also whitewater rafting on farther down. This little area right here is a firewood pile, and this firewood pile is put here for the campers. Exclusive use of the campers. There's a sign. So if you need firewood, you just came over here to the fire pit, firewood bin, and grab what you can get. That's kind of unusual. Kind of first time I've seen something like that. So today being August 9th, it's about 11:30. We're going to be leaving the city park here, and we're going to be headed on down the road. We enjoyed our few days that we stayed here. Camped out right here on the Yellowstone River. There's our camper right there. Just turn around, there's the camper. And there's the river. Now in these like boondocking, you might say, type of things where there's no water, electric, or anything in sight, we carry 100 gallons of water with us. And we have a generator. The park is nice though. We were pleasantly surprised and had a good time here. But this is a weekend park, and a lot of the local people use the city park here to come down to this river. I see fishing boats going it, a lot of float boats. Our Verizon service was pretty good here. We didn't really have any problems. We do have a booster, but even we didn't use the booster, I was still able to get on. They say there's 30 campsites in this park, and this is kind of a semi-marked camping sites. You can park in the kind of the marked, or you can see where the campsites kind of are. But then it's kind of, if you can put a tent there, fine. If you can drive a vehicle and a trailer on it, fine. Dogs on leash. So I would say that if you're around Columbus and need a place to pull in, like I said, I might try and do that a little earlier than late. The city park here in Columbus, Montana. Place to check out. Free or leave a donation, either way. Rough Road RV Life. We like looking at freedom. Click the bell, subscribe. We keep these videos coming. We're going to be heading down the road. In fact, we're leaving Montana this time, and we'll be going into Wyoming. So next videos we put out will be in Wyoming. So we'll see you later. Hope to see you on the road. Safe travels.
So we knew there were deer here because of the dogs act different around deer areas. Right across the river, straight ahead. Usually when there's one deer, there's another deer. But I only see one, but there could be other ones hiding in that brush back there. So very cool. leaving Columbus, Montana and heading to Sheridan, Wyoming. I-90, eastbound. Whoop whoop! Heading to a new state today, huh?